The year was 2019. Thousands of Indian students stepped off the flights in the UK, eyes gleaming with hope, dreams, and maybe a bit of fear. They were ready to explore this new chapter, expecting to experience a world-class education, better job prospects, and let's be honest, a chance to settle in a country with endless opportunities. But then, life threw a curveball. Just a year later, the world was hit by a pandemic, COVID-19. The UK went into recession, and suddenly, all those plans seemed shaky.
Every part of the United Kingdom is now in lockdown.
We must therefore go into a national lockdown.
Thousands of flights have been cancelled since Christmas Eve, in part due to the COVID-related staff shortages.
And yet, despite the chaos, these students pushed through, adapted, and found ways to thrive. Today, we're diving into the real story of why the UK, despite its challenges, might still be the destination worth considering. So, is it risky? Sure. But sometimes the biggest risk lead to the biggest rewards. We all know that a recession is currently going on in UK and UK has been hit hard. ये बात किसी से छुपी नहीं है कि there is a scarcity of jobs. Jobs are not available in the market, but only for specific fields. There is still a good requirement for people coming from STEM backgrounds. जो भी STEM के बच्चे हैं, those who are coming from science, technology, IT, medical, उन लोग के लिए there are still plenty of opportunities available, but only for worthy clients, not for everyone. You have to note this. If you think that you've worked hard on your profile and you're worthy, you will definitely get a job in UK's market today. And the pay scales, as we know, stand highest in the whole of Europe. अगर हम quality of life की बात करें या फिर health care की बात करें या फिर environment की बात करें, especially English spoken environment है, कोई नई language सीखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. I would highly suggest, if you think that you can do it, you can make it to UK and you can, work super hard and reach the position that you are aiming for, you should definitely consider UK in 2025. So let's begin with the video. Welcome back to Flint India's channel. My name is Jagjot Bhalla and I'm your guide to everything you need to know about studying in the UK. So let's unravel whether UK in 2025 is a smart move for you or not. Let's start with what makes the UK stand out. It's not just about studying in fancy buildings. The UK's education system is designed to be practical and industry oriented. Universities here work directly with companies, meaning you'll often be studying real world case studies and projects, not just textbook theories. It's not just another classroom experience, but it's a sneak peek into your future job. For instance, if you're into data science or AI, many UK universities collaborate with tech giants like Google, IBM, giving you exposure to real projects. Compare this with other countries where you might only get theoretical knowledge, and you'll see why employers respect a UK degree to such extent. And let's not forget about the graduate route visa. It is still there. अभी बात बीच में उठी थी कि मार्च या अप्रैल में उसका डिसीजन आएगा 2024 में, जब उसको डिसकंटिन्यू करने की बात होगी या कुछ होगा, बट द गवर्नमेंट डिडंट टेक एनी डिसीजन ऑन दैट. सो अभी भी इट इज स्टिल वैलिड. यू कैन गेट अ 2-year वर्क वीजा पोस्ट कंप्लीटिंग योर एजुकेशन इन UK. So after you complete your degree, you can get to stay and work in the UK for 2 years. It's not a guarantee, but it's a golden opportunity to find your footing in the job market. So this is just about the short term. It's about setting your foundation for your long-term goal in the UK. Honestly, where else do you get a trial run before fully committing to settling down? Now let's get into the practical stuff. Visas and finances. We all know it's not cheap, but here's the full picture. UK में ऐसा नहीं होगा. If your university is in London, you'll have to show £13,347 in your bank account. वो आपका 1 महीने तक बैंक अकाउंट में रहेगा, उसकी स्टेटमेंट आपकी लगेगी, then your visa will get approved. मतलब उस चीज़ के लिए तो अप्रूव हो ही जाएगा. For other cities, अगर आपका कॉलेज लंदन से बाहर है या आप किसी और सिटी में जा रहे हो, then you'll have to show £10,224. So वो लगभग 3,000 पाउंड का डिफरेंस आ जाता है, 3 लाख रुपए का डिफरेंस आ जाता है. Yes, it feels like a mini heart attack seeing those numbers, but hear me out. So this isn't the money that you're going to spend right away. It's more like a safety cushion. ये just एक show money है जो आप दिखा के आपको आपका वीजा अप्रूवल के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं. And now let's just be honest, London is super expensive. We know that. Even UK is very expensive, but there's a reason why it's one of the most vibrant cities in the world. And if you're strategic, you can actually make this work in your favor. Think of it as your investment to kickstart something much bigger. Now I know what you are thinking. Scholarships तो सिर्फ जो लकी लोग होते हैं या जो बहुत इंटेलिजेंट सुपर इंटेलिजेंट लोग होते हैं उन लोग के लिए होती है, उन्हीं को मिलती है. वेल, नॉट रियली. देयर आर सम सॉलिड स्कॉलरशिप्स आउट देयर स्पेसिफिकली फॉर इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स. अगर यू थिंक दैट यू हैव टू बी आइंस्टाइन लेवल का इंटेलिजेंट, यू हैव टू कैरी दैट IQ of Einstein level, it is not true. Your SOP is well written, well drafted, and you have a solid statement of purpose. There's a high chance that you can secure a scholarship for yourself. Believe me, I've seen more middle class Indian students win these scholarships than you can even think of. So programs like Shevling Scholarship and Commonwealth Scholarship can cover not just your tuition, they can even cover your living expenses in some cases. So for scholarships, there are certain things that you need to note down. To attain a scholarship, there are two things that you have to keep in mind, that you have to start as early as possible, and the second thing is that you have to craft a clear SOP. And trust me, getting a scholarship, the chances are better than you think. Now let's talk about the real reason why most of us consider the UK. Well, it's settling down. It's settling down in the UK. The path is very clear. It's a very simple 5-step path that I'll explain now. So first you need to complete your studies and get the graduate route visa for 2 years. Then you need to secure a job with a skilled worker visa. The third step is after 5 years, जब आपके 5 साल पूरे हो जाते हैं, you can apply for indefinite leave to remain, that is ILR. And the fourth one is you become eligible to apply for citizenship after 1 year on ILR. And the fifth one is once you are eligible, you can apply for citizenship, aka you can apply for a UK passport. In other words, it's a long game of chess. So you have to plan your moves wisely to reach the end game. So the job market in the UK is opening up. Yes, it is. According to the recent news articles that I've been going through, there's a tremendous growth expected in the next financial year in the UK, especially in the sectors like engineering, data science and healthcare. It's expected that UK will need to fill around 382,000 research and development positions by 2027. Which means by the time you graduate, they'll be waiting for people like you. अच्छा ठीक है, I hear you. Germany has got attractive free or low cost programs available. But did you know 12% of the master's program in Germany are fully taught in English? This means if you're not fluent in German, you might hit some roadblocks. The UK on the other hand offers a fully English speaking environment, which means less stress about language barriers and more focus on your studies and job hunt. And the biggest advantage is it is very easy to indulge into British culture than other countries because of the language barrier. So if you're really serious about settling down in the UK, you must start building your LinkedIn profile straight away. Join relevant groups, connect with alumni, and start networking before you even step in the UK. Networking isn't just a buzzword. It's your shortcut to success. Also, don't miss out on student societies and events. These are more than just parties. Mostly Indians, when they arrive in UK, they think that, these student parties and events, they might avoid going to them sometimes, but they are prime networking opportunities that would lead to internships or even job offers sometimes. So, is the UK still worth it in 2025? Absolutely. If you're willing to hustle and make the most of every opportunity, the road isn't easy, but then again, neither are all great journeys. And who knows, this might be the beginning of your UK's success story. If this video gave you some clarity, hit that like button, subscribe to Flint India's channel, and let's get you one step closer to the UK dream. So until next time, keep hustling.